Hello mga kapitbahay, it's Jen. So for today's video, I'd like to discuss with you the pros and cons when it comes to security guards in a subdivision and in a condo. For one, pag-usapan muna natin yung mga security guards or when it comes to security sa pagdating sa condo. Yes, you pay your condo dues, kasama na dyan yung pagbayad sa security 24/7, and you have to do it on a monthly basis and it's computed per square meter of your property. So i-compute mo na yan. Some condos have 108 pesos per square, other 76 pesos per square. So iba-iba. Sa condominium is malapit compared talaga sa subdivision. Unless located ka malapit sa security guard, of course malapit yon. And yung proximity, kasi yung area na binabantayan ng mga guards in subdivisions, mas malawak siya kumpara sa proximity na binabantayan ng mga security guards na nasa condominium. For me, mas visible sila, nag-iikot sila, nagro-roving sila. Yung mga guards naman din sa subdivisions, most of the time kasi nandun lang sila sa guardhouse. Well, not all, but some of the subdivisions I've been to, yun yung nakikita ko. Sa condominium, yung mga security guards are talagang, they wear proper uniform. You feel confident na kung sino man yung guard na yun, sila talaga yun. In other subdivisions kasi, yung ibang security guards, they just wear whatever they wanna wear. Yung mga hindi masyadong high-end subdivisions, anyone can, pretend na security guard sila. Next naman is, sa subdivision, yes, they have like yung landline nila. Some subdivisions have their landlines sa guardhouse. Pero what if wala kayong landline, 'di ba? Sa condominium, meron intercom system. So hindi mo na po kailangan magpakabit ng landline. You just have to dial and then it would ring and then they would know what unit you are in. So I guess yung response when you have concerns is pretty much mas mabilis. Fourth one is yung security guards sa condominium, they tend to make bantay. Nagbabantay din sila ng kasama sa pag-roving nila yung sasakyan. So nababantayan yung parking mo. In case lang may nag-park slot mo na hindi sa kanya. Isang tawag lang, they can easily issue penalties dun sa nag-park, and they would look at the cameras, check nila kung kanino man yung yung sasakyan na yun. Sila na din yung bahalang katukin kung nasaan mang nagpunta na unit yung nag-park sa slot mo. And syempre, sila din yung nakakaalam saan ka muna temporarily pwedeng mag-park habang they're trying to figure out kung sino yung nag-park dun sa parking slot mo. Syempre sa subdivisions kasi, hindi naman natin maiiwasan dyan yung mga blind spots. So, minsan, mahirap talagang ma-figure out. Diba? And kalsada yan, so anyone can park. Unless doon sila nag-park sa parkingan mo, which is unlikely to happen naman. Pero like, yung mga nagpa-park sa harapan mo is, syempre, what if, bisita lang ng kapitbahay. So, yun lang naman guys. I hope you find this video valuable. If you like this kind of content, please do like and follow.